Alright, you guys ready?
Let's go. Yeah, you see this picture where it's like the big floating head in the background, and then like the big mech, and then the pilot, and then it says Stormgate on the left. Yeah, this looks like Overwatch art.
Kind of do be looking like that. So it looks like we have Patty in the blue, Josh in the red. Good luck, you guys. Is there any questions before I mute?
Well, before you mute, you should just, kind of watch, make sure we're doing stuff right. I don't know.
All right. Putting a lot of workers on Therium, both of you guys. I don't know if that's the correct decision right now. Luminite is going to be your more valuable resource in the beginning of the game. And that was advice for both of you, so no one feel called out.
I feel very called out, not gonna lie.
Luminards.
Okay, yeah, you guys are looking good, so I'm gonna mute. All right, so we have a returning player, Patty, on the bottom. He's gonna be our blue Infernals player, and then a newbie, Josh, is gonna be on top. Looks like Josh already has a Gaunt out. Built the Conclave first. And I did tell them that Infest is a mechanic for the Infernals. So he might be looking to get a bigger army with Fiends. Patty looks like he's just
Why can't I
trying to get
control
his
my
economy
fell
up.
hogs? What the fuck are they?
Okay, let me just... Fell hogs are just like neutral units. They increase your supply by 2 when they're up and alive, and they will automatically attack enemies for you.
Josh Brown, I am actually a scientist.
Did I get moved
Nice
somewhere?
soundboard. Fell hogs are actually a really interesting idea, so it's funny that Patty noticed that pretty much first thing. Ooh. So Josh has two units out right now. I don't know if the Brute can get past this corner, though. I think he might be stuck in there. Of course, the building kind of looks weird in Stormgate, if I can be honest. The corners don't really look like they should block. Okay. So no one's setting their rally point. So the army's just, spawning in the middle of nowhere. It looks like Josh has the right idea, though, going for a bigger economy. Because Patty's not going to... Oh, he might, actually. If he sends this force up top, I don't know if Josh would react correctly to not just lose to that. But nope, I think he's just trying to gain vision. Trying to gain his footing onto the map. Of course, this map is interesting because it's a really long way before you can get to the enemy's base. Of course, there are some ways to advert that long distance. If you want to get drop ships, the flying time is little to nothing because you're basically right next to each other already, but you can't get to each other until you block these rocks. Or you could go up this little pathway, and that's, you know, pretty long too. Josh is going for the double, or no, Patty is going for the double mineral patch. Oh, fuck, what? Luminite patch, sorry. Probably wants a big base. He might just skip this Luminite one altogether and put a base right there for Therium if he wants, you know, a lot of units. Looks like Josh found the Shroud Stones. Very interesting towers. Bed Shroud. And I don't know if they've noticed, but the Infernal units, including their workers and all their fighting units, actually have this white health that grows on the Shroud. I don't know if they know that, but we'll see if they notice that when they get into fighting. The camps on this map are pretty interesting because there's only one speed camp, and it's kind of in the middle of both of them. And this one has siege camps, which either of them could get to unlock a big catapult that would push onto their base. So I wonder if that would help with the early game aggression that we see. Josh is kind of almost playing like Zerg in StarCraft 2 with the Zerg tumors. He's trying to get Shroud on a lot of area so his army is good.
What? No, I don't want to do... How do I get fucking
Looks like he's got a Weaver. Get rid of what?
I have these like little bookmarks that people are like automatically going towards.
Oh, on like 1 and 2?
I think while
Yeah.
you're on the thing where those come from, you right click while you're on that building.
And it'll just kind
Those
of
are
auto-
control groups, so if you press those numbers, you'll select everyone. But if you want to select all of your army units, just press space, and then I is your workers that aren't doing anything.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. So I just noted Josh has a Doombringer out, but Patty has preemptive Shadow Flyers. I don't know if he did that on purpose, but these Shadow Flyers are definitely going to be able to take down the Doombringer.
Yep.
Josh has the Weaver unit, which is interesting. If you notice, it deals 0 damage on its attacks, but one of its abilities is its weapon deals 10% of the target unit's max health. So the bigger the unit, the more damage it deals. If you're just attacking like a worker or a dog, I mean, he wouldn't be attacking a dog because there's no Vanguard in this game, but if you were to attack a dog, it would deal no damage compared to a Vulcan or a Weaver or a Magmadon. Patty seems to like these Shadow Flyers. They're obviously a not finished yet. But in the little portrait, it has a little bit more definition. I'm not sure why it's just blue here. Everyone's just macroing up, getting extra economy. Looks like Josh is basically just building any unit he can. Patty has a pretty sizable force as well, along with Gaunt's. If one of them moved out onto the map, maybe got some map control, killed whoever gets the speed buff is definitely going to have an advantage with 5 additional fiends. They both have gaunts in their army. They could also infect in a fight, but I don't think we're going to be seeing much of the top bar abilities. You know, I'm actually curious if they realize they can't go through here. It looks like they're both kind of setting up on either
How do you
ends.
feel like you're doing,
What?
Josh? How do you feel?
I have no idea.
Ooh, Patty is getting Spriggans. That'll definitely be hard to deal with on Josh's side if he doesn't get enough gaunts out. He only has 4 right now. Okay, maybe a little bit more. They're a little bit scattered. I think Patty does have the bigger army size. Ooh, let's see what he's doing. He's going to take a vision camp. That's very interesting. Of course, the vision camp is going to be really solid here. It might be able to peek at this shroud stone. I don't think so. I think it's just out of range. I don't think he can see that. Looks like he's pushing in. He got the vision to see. He didn't see anything on the map, so I think that's the good to go. He's inadvertently splitting his army.
This you?
Who?
Oh, towards the resource camp. It's only them playing, so it would only be Patty. Obviously, neither of them play a lot of RTSs, so this is an interesting engagement coming out from Patty, though. I don't know. I think he is winning.
Fucking...
No,
Your
Josh
shits are
won that
melting
whole
me.
thing.
What the fuck?
Now he has a really good sized fiend army because of the donation
Damn.
kindly given from Patty. I don't think Patty realized that kind of position is a really
That's not.
Yeah, you
big
not
negative
great.
towards his army because there was multiple shroud stones. They both benefit from the shrouds.
Did you just
that's, you know, that's not that big of a deal. But I mean, that
Did you
was
ask
crazy.
that?
I think it was on move command for
How
a
much
little bit.
was that? Was that like your whole army?
No. There's a little piece of it.
A bluff coming out from Patty. Yeah,
But I thought it was tougher than it was. The little piece.
Ooh, the Hellborn are coming out from Josh. If he pushed, I think he would be able to win. He would definitely be able to take this over. He has enough gaunts. There's a chance if the gaunts don't, focus the Spriggans and the Spriggans can kind of run wild, that they might be able to do damage. But with that big of a force, I think Josh should be moving out now. Once he does feel like he can move out, I think that's going to be game. Patty does need to macro up a little bit more with a bigger sized army, but he doesn't have that much production. He only has the 2 production buildings here,
What was
plus
those things
the
that were
Twilight
those
Spire.
buildings that shoot at me? How do you even build those?
Those are shroud stones.
Shroud stones? Oh, I built one of those. I didn't know that those also shoot shit.
They're defensive structures.
So
Okay,
Josh is
yeah.
clearly reading things and Patty is not. That's interesting. I didn't think about that, actually. Is he not reading things? Are they just like doing things because they can, or are they reading? And it does seem like Josh is reading. He has a bit too much of the Doombringers. I think he... Hold on, let me see. He might be confused. The Doombringers are a little bit different than the the drop ships from other RTSs. You actually have to drop it down completely and able to get your army inside of it, and then when you drop it off the next time, all of them come out instantaneously. So it's a pretty strong tactic to put gaunts in the Doombringers and then send it to worker lines. And in fact, if this happened to Patty right here, then Josh would be able to get a huge force of fiends. That's 27 fiends that he could get if he did a gaunt drop. I hope they add more observing tools, because I do want to see what upgrades everyone has. So it looks like Josh has Soul Forge Ascendance, so that's good. And then I think that might be the only upgrade so far. Ooh, Weavers detect stealthed enemies. I don't think there is any unit that can become stealth, but that's interesting. It looks like they're gonna add some stealth in the third faction, which would be pretty interesting. They'd have to balance it a lot, because I feel like stealth is one of those mechanics that get a lot of flack for being kind of cheesy, and kind of hard to deal with if it is too strong. Okay, Josh taking out the health camp. I feel like I wish I saw that, because I feel like these two Weavers just shredded that elk. Elks usually have such a high health pool that it's kind of ridiculous. Okay. Okay, yeah, so it looks like Josh got a Shadow Cleft, upgraded both of the upgrades for the Brute and the Magmadon, so his melee units are going to be very, very strong. It doesn't seem like Patty is doing that well on the army count. He does have a very sizable force of imps here that should really be working. So I don't know if they'll ever move. I bet, if they might not move until the end of the game. I might have to tell him, hey Patty, you got a lot of work. A lot of workers that aren't doing anything. Josh is going for the siege camp. It looks like he's trying to focus down the level 4 chicken with the gaunts. Patty might be able to see this over cover. I don't know if the rocks block vision, but oh, this is huge. This is huge. Let's see what this catapult does. So it's going to walk all the way out, and it's going to start pushing towards Patty's base. Josh might not follow it, but he should defend that for the biggest advantage that he could get from the siege camp. Here it comes. Slowly pushing towards it. It is going to go through that, so who knows? Maybe this is going to do some damage. It is hit. It's doing some damage. It killed a gaunt, and it severely damaged a lot of other gaunts. Patty is attacking by the side again. He's not stopping at the Shroud Stones, though.
Converge.
Ooh, I think that pullback is definitely a smart move. Yeah, he's going to see this huge army from Josh coming out. And I think He's just gonna get chased down by the fiends now. That's not even Josh's full army force. Okay. But it doesn't seem like Josh wants to chase this. This fiend might get the hero kill on the brute. Let's see. Oh, it pulls back just in time. One more hit would have killed that. And we're going back to just macroing shit up. Just getting a lot of money. This is a very interesting base over here. 2 Therium pockets and just one. Fuck, what? Luminite, Jesus.
Oh. Fuck.
This is literally just like, I hate going up against this. This is Turtle Infernal to the upteenth level. He has meat farms everywhere, shroud stones everywhere. Every inch of his side of the map has shroud on it. So you know he is full on white health. Patty also might be full on white health, but if he doesn't get into the shroud, it will not regenerate.
What is going on? Take a couple of you. Move you over here.
Josh, if you press space, you'll grab all of your army units. Did you know that?
Yeah.
Is that what you needed help with, or?
No, I was trying to grab not the army units, but these little guys.
Oh, you can press I. Control I will grab all of the workers that aren't being used.
Ah. Yeah, okay, so I got some of you guys here. What I got from? You guys are there.
I like how proactive Patty is being. I don't know if he knows he could probably get a better attack if he went from the south side now, because the west side of Josh's base is completely filled to the brim with units. He's still pushing up. This is crazy. He's literally playing just Zerg in Stormgate. He's literally just trying to spread his creep everywhere on the map. I honestly think that tactic might win him the game. This is a good push too. If he gets this speed camp, he can go rampaging into the base. He's only grabbing a small portion of his army, as not to be greedy, I believe. Still putting up more shroud stones. This is a really good play. He's gonna get 5 fiends. He's gonna get sped up. He could surround this small force of Patty's right now. But I doubt he will. Ooh, there is a Hellborn poking him, though. Let's see if Patty pulls back. He does. Looks like Patty is going for a lot of air units. These air units can be really good, especially versus Shroud Stones. It will slow their attack speed up to, I think, 50%. So it is a good utilitarian or utility unit to have as well. Oh, okay. It looks like Josh sees Patty's base. It's Patty's, looks like his 5th base. He's getting attacked now by Hellborn.
What do you think you're doing?
Patty goes in with the Spriggans, but he is getting poked to hell, no pun intended, by the Shroud Stones and the Gaunts. He's once again just donating items to Josh, or units to Josh. He does see the massive force of Josh, though. Love this move, multitasking. He's going in from the other side. He knows a big force is going. Oh no, he's moving up. Oh, hold on. I gotta warn him. Hey, Patty, your units are just on move command.
Well, they were nice while they lasted. Yeah, this map's fucking whack.
Yeah, I don't like this map.
Oh
Well,
boy.
no, it's like I tell my, cause I also don't like that there's no reasonable way to fucking control, like select only some of my army or like a certain type of unit. It's just like I can either select my whole army at once or try to drag and drop where they happen to be next to each other. And I can't seem to control click like which ones I want. If I hit spacebar, they show all your shit, but I can't like click the ones I want.
So if you press spacebar and then press control and then click the unit that you want,
Look at that unit.
you'll get just that unit type. And that's where what Josh was saying in the beginning of the game with the control groups, that's where they can help. So you can have like all of your Spriggans on control group 2 and your main army on control group 1, and then you can kind of guide both of them at once. Does that make sense?
I guess. I'm under siege. Are you just taking pot shots at me again?
His Fellhounds are actually taking down a pretty
Josh
good
is just chilling there with
amount
the biggest. Most... How do you
of
have all
units.
this shit? What is that?
Is there a max amount of shit I can have with meat farms?
You
Yeah,
have to
the
keep
maximum
building more
supply I
meat
think is
farm.
300.
Okay. Can I get my
This is so
boys
crazy.
like?
I don't, honestly, the
Fucking this shit.
pathfinding in Stormgate kind of
Is my
needs
game broken?
some work. Because
I
I
can't
do
move
think
shit.
this might be an attack command that
Yeah, my game's busted.
it might
No
just
one's
be on
moving.
that point, but
Yeah. My guys won't cross like a. There's like some threshold that they.
Can you get your guys to move at all? Any of them?
Yeah, I
Anywhere?
want 'em to move.
I can't move my guys.
huh. Yeah, that's interesting. No one can move. So maybe that's why the Fellhound Hogs were doing so good. And then the imps are going super slow.
Yeah, I can't. My shit's broken.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on, guys. I haven't seen this before. I think there might be too many units. Oh,
Did
what about
Josh
now?
make so
Yeah.
much shit that it broke the game?
he just killed one of your meat farms, and it made everyone. I can see things moving now. Can you guys move units now again?
Some of my units are having a hard time getting places.
Now I kind of can get them to move. It seems like they're trying to catch up with all the shit I already did now.
Yeah.
I can't queue up more stuff either.
Oh. Yeah, this is crazy. I have not seen this at all. I mean, Josh has a pretty big army, but I think I've seen bigger, if not, the same. Are you maxed out, Josh?
Yeah.
Huh.
Well,
He's pushing.
Well, I'm trying to, but these
Yeah.
guys aren't. Like half of my
That
army is just
shrine
like.
definitely isn't helping you.
Well, no, it's these trees right here. You see these trees? Like they won't.
Your magmadons can knock down the rock columns and the trees. Whoa!
These like little trees over here.
I think something's wrong with the rollback. Because there's like instances that it's going super, super fast.
Forces are in battle.
Yeah, they're like speeding up to
Okay,
catch
now
up.
it seems like normal speed now.
Nope, it's still going super fast.
No, yeah, now it's... I have no idea what's going on.
And I still can't like tell my army to move or attack. They're just... That's a nice strat, Josh. You make so many enemies that you completely overwhelm the server, and then only a fraction of your army actually has to go through and slowly eat all my buildings as I stand there defenseless.
Yeah, I mean, it is a good strat, because, like, I don't know what's going on. The only thing that's moving is Josh's army.
Well, I don't even know, like...
And all of his
Where's that
fiends.
shit?
I can't make nothing do nothing nowhere, dude. My workers aren't even like... Oh no, they just turned some shit in. Still can't summon more things, can't... Yeah, I can't do shit.
Your Spriggans just took out a few fiends. But yeah, this is a crazy strat, Josh. So many units just kill the server. Oh, there it goes. They're going all the way around. Oh, and they're on move command, so they're just gonna donate to Patty.
Donate what? I don't have any guys left. That I have like a few army left, but again, I can't move them. I can't command attack them.
Oh, there's the fiends.
Clearly, Josh can still like click on shit.
Yeah, Josh is still doing stuff, it seems.
Why is it that Josh's army is so good that my game is broken, but not his?
Huh. Yeah, that is wild. I think that's GG. Do we have to wait?
Oh
out
yeah.
This one?
I mean, I'm gonna see. I want to see if at any point I can like. Can I still not control anything? No.
Yeah. That's really weird. I've never seen that bug before, but
I mean, I lost any. I mean, I don't know how you built such a massive. I think you were better about remembering to continue to summon stuff. I kept thinking, oh shit, I'm not summoning more shit, because I have so much fucking like Lumite, Ethereum. I'm just not quick. I just wasn't quick about.
what it was
shit.
was Josh made a lot more production buildings than you did. You had
Really?
the one production building.
I had multiple. What do you mean?
Dude, I have like 10.
Yeah, I mean,
This,
once you see this video,
the shrine.
like just skip to the end and see like this is Josh's base. Like
yeah.
this is like honestly like I would hate to play Josh on the ladder, because this is the type of strategy
Wow.
that I fucking hate playing against.
Well-
He had a fuck ton of shroud stones, so many meat farms. He had a ton of production abilities. He literally has half of the map covered in shroud.
My thing was I was going for making a bunch of those like defensive buildings, so that way I could protect everything, and then also if I had a bunch of them when I decided to push, I could push with more of my army and have those shroud buildings to take up a decent chunk and clean up people who were trying to come through if they were pushing at the same time, so I could push with more.
Yeah, I mean, Josh, you might be able to just play online. and beat people. I was not expecting that.
Yeah, Josh went so hard. Do you secretly play RTSs?
Nope.
You
I'm gonna be
lie?
honest. I didn't really know what I was doing. I was just making sure I was always at no supplies.
Yeah, no, yeah, that's like a huge idea. You could really get far.
That's why
This shit is Bailey.
That's why I was asking if there was a limit on meat, because I kept making meat farms, but it wouldn't go past 300.
Yeah.
And I was like, I want more troops.
Holy shit, Josh! I kind
Yeah,
of want to
yeah, you
1v1
needed
you
that?
now. I should have gauged how strong Josh is at RTSs.
I'm so sad that I lost again in the most humiliating way. Like that, with the fact that it just stopped. It's not really that humiliating. It's just weird that I just
Yeah.
couldn't. Josh built so many baddies that my game broke.
Yeah, I mean that was incredible, Josh. Like hats off to you.
Thank you.
Josh, we could. I want to 1v1 you because you might secretly be an RTS player.
God.
Yeah, RTS savant, RTS god.
Are you allowed to call someone a savant with a skill that they learned? That they something that they picked up as an adult?
Yeah, true. Is savant only for kids?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Or is prodigy only for kids?
Well, yeah, I think prodigy is only for kids. Well,
then
anyways,
why do
thanks,
people say
boys,
that?
for the matches or the match.
Yeah, I'm excited to watch that video.
Yeah,
I want to watch it back.
that one a
They
lot
were
less
very-
happened, honestly.